Hello. What's up, guys? I'm Nontobeko Nhlanhla Enhle Sisonke Shabangu, and this is the third episode, the third of three, which is better. Hey, it doesn't matter. It's 1, 2, 3. And it's quite late as I'm recording this. I still have to edit afterwards, but it doesn't matter. It is what it is. It is 11:40 as I record this. 11:40 p.m. It's the 27th of Feb, and yeah, man. I'm gonna talk about the importance of keeping the right people around you, or keeping the right company around you. And I wasn't planning to talk about this. I just want to be honest with you guys. I wasn't planning to talk about this. But I went through such an emotionally and mentally hectic week that I kind of saw my friends pulling me through, like, as much as they didn't know what was going on with me, they didn't know anything. Even if I spoke to somebody and I was like, hey, I'm not really okay, this is what I'm going through, I didn't go deep. Like, I didn't tell anybody like the full story, the whole story. So I just saw that it's really important to keep yourself surrounded by the right people. And I want to tell you what happened last night. So last night I called a friend of mine, and we so happened to speak for like over 20 minutes. And the phone call wasn't really about anything specific. I was just checking up on her, and after that phone call I felt so much relief. Like, I felt so much relief. Even though I kinda shared with her one of the challenges I'm facing. I didn't even go that deep, but it was so nice to talk about it and actually make a joke out of it in a way, So, and then right after that phone call, like literally right after that phone call, I went on my WhatsApp and I posted a Bible scripture, and then another friend of mine sent me these screenshots and was like, hey, read this, a prayer, and here's this, here's that. Well, she actually sent me 2 screenshots, yes. So that was, I felt so much relief. Even then, like, you might not really talk about what you're going through, but your friends kind of know that, hey, they can sense that, hey, maybe she's not okay, maybe this is happening. And those that care enough to actually do something about it, they will do something about it, So I just really felt that, hey, I need to talk about the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people and how that will benefit you. I have just a couple of pointers. It's nothing much. I try to never go like beyond 5. 5 is always like, I think my favorite number is 5, multiples of 5. So I've always made 5 my end. First point. The first point is that before I even say this, before I even say my first point, I feel like it's important for me to say this. It's very important for you to be self-aware. Like, know yourself better than anyone else. Like, know what your priorities are, know what your values are, know what's valuable to you, know what you really want in your life. Fine, you might not know what you really, really want, because we are all in this constant, changing of minds and what. But it's very important that you know who you are and what you stand for, what you like, what you don't like, because that's going to save you from so much. It's going to save you from so many unnecessary friendships. It's going to save you from forcing things. It's just going to save you. So before you even try to get to know anyone else or go out there, and get to meet new people. That's what we usually say. Hey, I'm going to meet new people. I just think that it's genuinely like I genuinely feel like it's vital that you ensure that you know yourself, because in that way you are really going to save yourself a lot of work and a lot of heartache. Before you try to know anyone else, know yourself first. Like, that's probably the first thing that you need to know. So yeah, the first point is that you have to surround yourself with people who are in line with who you're trying to be or what you're trying to achieve. And that is going to help you, because it is going to, even when you go through difficult times or difficult situations, you're going to have these people that you can see that, hey, this person is still there, this person is still there, let me also push on. So just surround yourself with people who are in line with who you are, or who you're trying to be, or what you're trying to achieve, or the kind of life you're trying to build. You know, I always say that look at yourself 10 years from now. 5 years is a bit too soon. 10 years from now, are you going to be proud of like those people that you kept around you? Are you going to be proud of the life that you lived with those people? We are the people we surround ourselves with. And I didn't understand this for a very long time, because my mom used to tell me this a lot, and I'll be like, ugh, there goes mom again. But it's the truth. The people you surround yourself with are actually going to define who you are, and those are the people that are going to influence you the most. That is why it's important that you surround yourself with people who are headed towards the same direction and who want the same things in life, and who are just basically working towards the same thing as you. It might not be totally the same, but somewhere along those lines, just somewhere along those lines. And secondly, number 2, you must surround yourself with people who are going to tell you the truth, who are not just going to praise you and sing your praises all the time. As human beings, it's hard for us to take the truth. It's hard for us to accept the truth. It's very, very difficult. But it's necessary for you to surround yourself with people who are going to hold you accountable. People who are going to, ask you the really hard questions that you don't want to hear about. Yes, having people sing your praises is nice. It's really, really nice. But the truth is the most important thing, So it's important to keep yourself around people who are going to hold you accountable, make you transparent, and encourage you to not to live a single life, because so many people live double lives, and it's really sad. But it's important that you surround yourself with people who are going to tell you the truth. And if you've done something wrong, if you've hurt somebody, if you stole something, if you cheated on a test or whatever, they're going to tell you, hey, you are wrong. Hey, that is not the way to do things. Hey, this is what you should be doing. And don't be stubborn. Fine, be stubborn all you want. But at the end of the day, the person was telling you the truth. And the truth stings. It stings. It hurts. But it is necessary for your growth. So surround yourself with people who are going to tell you the truth, who are not just going to sing your praises only. There is something very wrong with people who just sing your praises only. Most people, as human beings, we make the mistake of surrounding ourselves with people who are just going to be spectator irons. Spectators, basically the people that want to be the first ones to know what happened in your life, what you won, what you lost. But in fact, it's very, very important to surround yourself with people who are not just going to be spectators and just be there for, as fans and just clap hands and be like, yeah. No. I used to do physical sciences in high school. And I used to, in chemicals, when chemicals are occurring, what happens is when a chemical moves from maybe, let's say, a liquid to a gas, during that transition, there are ions that are just going to be spectator ions. They're not going to be involved in the whole chemical process. So those ions are not involved. It's very important to see who are the ions, who are the spectator ions in your life. The people who are not involved in your life, who are just there sitting on the stands, who want to know what's happening, what you lost, what you won, are you going to achieve that goal, what's happening with your life. So that's very, very important. Thirdly, number 3, the third point is surround yourself with people who want to see you win. People who will push you to reach your potential. People who want you to give off your very best. This is very important because you are really gonna be your true self. You are gonna reach your real potential by surrounding yourself with these types of people. I'm just gonna share a short story with you guys. I hope I'm gonna be able to make it short. I have this tendency of making really short things long. Back in high school, 2015, I entered a competition. Well, it was compulsory for me to enter the competition because I was attending an event and we all had to write essays, everybody going to that event. And it was, I think, 100 plus kids, scholars, girls who were going to be at that function. So all these essays were submitted. And before going to that competition, it was on a Saturday. On a Thursday, I went to my friend and I showed her my draft. This friend of mine, I showed her my draft. I was like, hey, please check it out. I really don't feel like doing anything like writing, but I have to do it anyways because, you know, I just have to do it. And this friend of mine took my essay and she read it and when I went back to her, she said to me, no, this is not you. Start afresh and like give it your all. You can do way better than this. Give it your all. I was like, dude, but you know, I'm tired. We've been attending these extra lessons. We've been doing this. We've been doing that. She's like, no, give it your all. And like this piece of paper is actually a representation of who you are. Is this what you want to be represented as? Like, leave everything aside and do your very best and give it your all. And I was like, yo, man. And like the short space of time, because now it was a Thursday, I only had Friday, and then Saturday was the competition. So hey, I did what had to be done. I went to the drawing board, I rewrote the whole thing, and then I went to the competition on Saturday. Fine. At the end of the day, only to discover that I was part of the top 10 in the whole of KZN. I was part of the top 10 and I had won like a couple of prizes and all because of my friend. I wouldn't have done it without her. Even today, I said I would have never done it without her. She pushed me to reach my potential. She knew that I was capable of more. And this is the thing. Most of the times, the people you surround yourself with, they know your potential. They know who you really are. They can see who you really are. And it is their duty to push you even more when you can't push yourself. But if you're surrounded by the wrong people, they're not going to push you. Instead, they're going to drag you and they're going to say, hey, don't do it, don't. No, it's not worth it. Don't waste your time. And all of that. So it is all because of my friend that I got to be part of the top 10 of that essay writing competition. In the whole of my province, like in the whole of KZN, I wouldn't have done it without her. So hey, special thank you to Lerato Masan. Thank you, bruh. so weird thanking you, because I didn't think that I would thank you so early in life, but I'm still gonna thank you properly. And the fourth point is, surround yourself with people who support you unconditionally. And when I speak of support, I don't mean that the people are always going to be there, but they are always going to find a way to be there, even if it's not physical. But they're gonna send texts, they're gonna give you the calls, they're gonna ensure that they're there when you go through hard times, when you go through great times, with whatever it is, they're going to be there, and they're going to find ways to be there, and they're going to be sincerely there. So find those people, find those people who want to be there for you unconditionally, and who are going to feed you positivity at that, because so many times we surround ourselves with negative people only to feed our minds with negativity, and we also end up being negative, and it's just this whole thing of negativity. Yet, people who are good for you and people who want to see you succeed, they're gonna feed you with positivity, and they're gonna support you unconditionally. When you call your friend at 3 a.m. and they're like, hey, what's up? Okay, please just leave a text or do this, do that. I'm gonna get back to you. I'm one of those people. I always tell people, I might not get back to you today or tomorrow, but trust me, the week is not going to end without me getting back. So find those people who are really, really gonna want to listen to you, who are gonna listen to you attentively, and who are going to take in everything you say, who are not just going to listen because they want to respond, but who are going to listen because they really want to hear what's going on. And the last point is, surround yourself with people who inspire you, people who make you want to be a better person. This is very, very important. It's important that you surround yourself with people who inspire you, because it's in those moments that you also want to do the best that you can possibly do to be your best self. So surround yourself with people who inspire you. Don't just surround yourself with average people who are like you, who are stuck in the same level as you. But hey, go up there. You might make a friend, someone might be a mentor, anything. Just go up there and ensure that you surround yourself with people who inspire you, people who make you want to be the best version of yourself. That's the only way to make it in life. If you go up there and play with the big leagues, playing in the big leagues, the exhaustion is really, really getting to me. But hey guys, lastly, just to conclude, in conclusion, I was a debater back in my days, and I used to love those moments when you would say in conclusion, because it's like, yes, this is coming to an end. So in conclusion, I just want to share with you that don't just seek these type of people that I've listed, the type of people that I've spoken about, but also be that person for other people. Be that friend for other people. Reach out, support, tell the truth, clap for them when they win, support them, try to encourage them to be the best people they can possibly be, their best selves. I'm really, really exhausted. But hey guys, I genuinely hope that we create some genuine friendships, and not just friendships that are going to be about gossip, checking out this and that, but friendships that are going to last for life. Friendships that are going to have an impact on you forever, and friendships that are going to change the way you think, change the way you carry yourself, and make you a better person. That's it for me. We're really, really exhausted, and I still have to edit, but hey, we keep on keeping on, right? From Sisonke with love, from Sisonke in Durban. What do I say, guys? Yo, from Sisonke in Durban with love, whatever.